As the year 2022 is coming towards an end and 2023 is approaching, cybercriminals are geared towards another disaster with the newer version of Distributed Denial of Service or DDoS attack targeting a secure national data network. All it seems the waiting time has arrived, which was much expected. Hello and welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. The government has decided to step up its vigilance in response to China's repeated attempts at cyber warfare. Employees across ministries and public sector units are being asked to adhere to a standard operating protocol, which includes basic hygiene like turning off computers, signing out of emails, and updating passwords. The irresponsible behavior by stakeholders and employees often exposes them to risks. In recent months, there have been a number of cyber attacks on the Indian power grid and more recently the AIIMS cyber attack, which have been foiled by Indian authorities. Most of these attacks are believed to have been carried out by Chinese hackers who operate as sleeper cells using the computers of Indian users. As per the report, official sources revealed that the AIIMS cyber attack is believed to have been the result of one employee not taking these precautions. Workers frequently fail to log off of their computers or sign out of their emails, and we suspect that this may have happened at AIIMS as well. It was a sophisticated ransomware attack. We have to wait for the outcome of CERT-IN and NIA, that is National Investigation Agency, before we come to any conclusion as to who is behind the ransomware attack. Facing repeated cyber attack attempts from China, the government has decided to tighten its vigil. The government has a standard operating procedure in place to deal with these attacks, but has now decided to enforce it more strictly and is considering action against employees who fail to follow it. A report from Norton says that India had faced over 18 million cyber threats during the first quarter of 2022. A report from the Indian Computer Emergency Response Team has estimated a 51% increase in ransomware incidents during the first half of 2022. While most attacks have been on data centers, the IT sector and manufacturing and banking sector, critical infrastructure including oil and gas, transport and power grid, there have been multiple cyber attacks. Indian agencies have put in place multiple firewalls to protect against cyber attacks, but the actions of employees and stakeholders can still leave them vulnerable. Let us now look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. OneWeb acquires 10,000 Hughes LEO Terminals. Hughes Networked Systems announced that OneWeb has ordered 10,000 Hughes LEO Terminals to enable networking services for enterprise and government customers. The terminals include the Hughes electronically steered antenna and compact indoor and outdoor equipment necessary to activate high-speed, low-latency broadband service on the OneWeb constellation. Government to introduce UPI-like platforms for different sectors. The government is reportedly planning to create UPI-like platforms for various sectors and purposes. These prospective platforms will function similarly to UPI and will be used in various industries, including logistics, agriculture, and education. Minister of Electronics and IT Ashwini Vaishnav said that the objective behind developing such models is to use technology in a way that would mirror the success experienced by UPI, digital direct benefit transfer programs, and Jan Dhan bank accounts. Agritech may witness 8 to 10 unicorns in 5 years. According to a new report, India's Agritech sector is likely to grow in scale and have 8 to 10 startups with more than $1 billion in value each over the next 5 years. The report said 2 to 3 companies will become worthy of launching IPOs over the next 3 to 5 years. Agritech is expected to drive the next wave of technology-led impact with a CAGR of around 50% over the next 5 years, reaching $34 billion in gross merchandise value by 2027. Paytm announces Rs 850 crore share buyback. Paytm parent company 197 Communications has approved a share buyback plan of Rs 854 crores priced at Rs 810 per share. Paytm said that it would utilize at least 50% of the amount earmarked as the maximum buyback size, that is Rs 425 crore for the buyback. At the maximum buyback price and the maximum buyback size, The indicative maximum number of equity shares bought back would be 1.04 crore. Bengaluru Airport launches BLR Metaport for experiencing T2 in metaverse. Bangalore International Airport Limited has announced the first phase launch of BLR Metaport, a platform to experience Kempegowda International Airport's Terminal 2 on the metaverse. The platform is built in collaboration with Amazon Web Services and Polygon. BLR Metaport offers an immersive 3D virtual experience of the newly launched T2 at the Bengaluru Airport, providing customers new ways to interact with the airport, such as checking into flights, navigating terminals, shopping, and social aspects. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.